Such a good opening video, isn't it? So, instead of doing like I would normally do, make a new character and start from there, instead, I'm going to go ahead and start with one that's already kind of on here. It has a little bit of gear. The reason I'm doing so is because, for the main point, that's a very interesting build. I could have a lot of fun with it. That said, sometimes a man's got to do what a man's got to do. Sometimes a man has to take up arms and play his lady. So I'm going to be playing a lady. At least this time. I've already gotten some gear. I dropped some stuff on her. And I'm not really too far into the game on this one. There's a bit to it, but not too bad. And at some point, I might even hop onto another character and beat it and kind of show the first boss, because that's what I've done here. I've defeated the first monster. Essentially, every single person that I've come through.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings, don't you worry.
Such a nice man. So, essentially, you look here, this is what you get for completing a prologue part, which can't get it anywhere else. Can't do the prologue part again, and you can't delete characters in this without, I believe, deleting the entire file for the game. Not exactly the greatest thing you've done from software, and they haven't done really too much for this game, but they definitely should. So, some extra stuff, because of the version I bought, and yeah, it's cool, but not exactly something that's helpful, you know?
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
So it's Stockpile Thomas. He holds our stuff. This is the Candle Maiden. She levels us and she takes care of people. She's one of the ones that's trapped here in the Nexus. And essentially, just to catch you up, you're a demon slayer coming from a far-off land. A voice harkens to you to come to Boletaria, which is this area here. And you essentially fight a whole bunch of what seem to be zombies, vagrants, knights, things of that nature. You take out a giant tar monster, which takes itself and makes itself get covered with little tiny tar monsters that are shields and spears, and we're going to see some of them. And what happens is, whether you die or not, you know, if you always come back because you're tethered. You're linked here in this place called the Nexus. There's a creature up top called the Monumental that kind of transcends time and implores you to save the realm. That's what's happened so far. This guy over here is a blacksmith. The people over here are miracle users. The people on the other side are mages. So, we'll end up talking to them. Let's go ahead.
Oh, you must be another disciple of God. I too am on a quest to fight the demons in the name of the Lord. May I share God's power with you? Do not be bashful. We are both cut from the same cloth. A miracle is a heavenly act, but spells are the acts of demons, the work of soul arts. They have similar effects, and yet one is clearly evil, and the other is clearly good. Magicians, in the end, are mere servants of the demons. I see. You wish to train yourself in stoicism. Very well. I pray we meet again.
Not a bad dude. And then you got this guy over here. He's blue because he's a phantom. Phantom warrior. Well, he's a phantom soldier, technically.
You've gone and died, have you? If you die here in Boletaria, your soul will return to this temple. Well, what will you do next? Give up? That's what I did. I think I just lost my nerve for this kind of thing.
Good old crestfallen soldier.
Have you met the last surviving monumental? Those fools revived the old one on a whim. And now, they've trapped us here in the Nexus in a desperate attempt to undo their mistake. It's all a travesty, if you ask me.
Yeah, the old one's a powerful old creature. So, kind of part of our story. Now, the Phalanx Demon is what we defeated, so we're gonna go back to this area. We're gonna work past that boss. Just kind of show what this game can be like. We're not gonna try and make anything too boring. I know this crazy hair. I know it's a nightmare. I think it's just medieval kind of setting. Oh god! Oh, spears right to the back. Great start. Ready to cut and dry. Cut. Pun intended. There we go. Got a fellow over here.
Hello? You, yonder. Over here. It's me, Ostrava.
We saved him in the first area.
Look at me. Again, fenced in by enemies. Could you assist me one last time? Clear out the soldiers blocking this passage, if it please you. The Lord's Path, just over there, is now a feeding ground for dragons. Have your wits about you.
Understood. So one of the things I do in this game a lot is I manipulate what's called world tendency. It's these little eyes, and then you got your character tendency. The world and character tendency affect certain things you can acquire in the game. So what I like to do is not go into the world alive at full health, essentially. See that bar up there? It's got the little line. Because when you die at full health, it makes the world darken. It makes things harder and worth more souls, but you want to get it light and as easy as it can be, and then work down from there. Oh, took it right to the face. That's a nice... Oh, jeez. Yep, right to the spine that time. Maybe to the spleen? He might have hit me in the spleen. Woo! And what we're going to do is pick up some stuff from these soldiers littered about. These things, of course, have the weak spot. Jelly belly backs. What we're doing here, simply put, is we're running through to just get kind of to like the next boss kind of area. That's all we're doing. I've got some weapons that I dropped to myself. And this is the main weapon I was using on her. That's why I went ahead and hopped on this particular character. I don't have the arrows at the moment, but I made her an archery build, which is something I don't usually make on stuff. Yeah, this is gonna be great. Love some dragon. Part here is gonna be real fun. Woo! Oh boy. Yeah. He's an annoying one. I never really made a way to properly fight him. Oh, that parry was horrible. Let's bring this fella down here. Close enough. Now I should have just slashed you in the first place. I was trying to be fancy. It's my bad. All right. Yep, that works. That works. Yeah. Oh, action. Wooden catalyst for casting miracles. So usually the thing people do here, yeah, the best option. Yeah, that's true. We'll give that rating. Helps heal people and whatnot whenever they're playing too. This is the area where that's the only way to take this thing out, which is annoying to say the least. So we'll come back over here. We're just gonna run along. I say just run along. That's not exactly the case. Can wait. Let him clear that out. There we go. So as you can see there, the fire doesn't quite hit that far. This is all about timing, stamina, equipment. Really, it's about getting far enough. Guys with crossbows. Fun times. Luckily, archers on here, bowmen, are not the most well prepared for up-close combat. Can't go back to those little items there, but we're not going to do that right at this particular moment. Go forward without stamina. That's one I'm in. Doing great stuff. So he should be climbing that area. Yep, he's spewing flames in the other area. Too close for comfort. So, what I'm doing now is coming backwards. Aha! We're gonna go down here. We're gonna go downstairs. It's a lovely time. Down the tunnel we go. Not getting too much commentary, just playing the game and enjoy Nay for what it is. Trust me, I do have plenty of words. A little bit of blood here and there, but it's not too violent. It's not too bad. It's not worse than what you can see on TV shows. Sorry, doggos. You guys are just doing your jobs. There we go. Well down, Steve. Bad job, Steve. It's precious.
Good day to you. Care to look over my wares? Mostly stolen, but who's telling, eh?
This is Dragling. He's like the other ones, except instead of being a ravenous jerk trying to kill you, this guy's just selling stuff he gets off of corpses and dead people.
Brave knight or lowly fodder? The demons snatched their souls regardless of their station, plummeting them all into madness. And those who dare cling to their humanity were hunted down. It is the end of Great Boletaria as we know it. But hell, at least the demons don't send us to our deaths in battle.
So, this guy sells all sorts of things. Personally, I'm gonna get a club. Do I need a spear? Spear's gonna be good a little bit later on. I think. Yeah, we don't need this bad boy yet. No. Nope. I say bad boy, but in reality, it's not the greatest thing. He's got some things, but they're things we can go on ahead without. So.
Thanks for that.
Dude looks like he's one of the bad ones, but really he's one of the nicest NPCs you could run into. So what we do next here is we go backwards. Remember that guy? He said, I'm Ostrava. So Ostrava's the prince of Boletaria. His father is the king of Boletaria. Boletaria are the lands we're trying to help essentially get rid of demons that hunt down people's souls. Pretty simple premise. Don't know where you were looking, Fred, but that was bad. A little slicey. Woo. Like the variety in this too. That's one of the things different from remasters. They did put some polish on that. There's actually differences in a lot of your NPCs and warriors.
Thank you. That's twice now. Time to forge ahead. This is a token of my gratitude. Please accept it.
You got it, man.
This is bad. Not a single person left. Why on earth? How did this happen, noble father?
Nope.
This is bad.
So there's him guy cursing things for happening the way they're happening. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the end of this area down here, and we're gonna come up behind, at least I think behind where the tub was that we left off. We should. Might not. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little bit since I played. I still know most of it like the back of my hand. I loved the original Demon Souls so much. So much. Remaster's good. It's got its issues though, but it's the same issues that From Software will usually have, you know. Little tidbits here and there. Mainly on this one, it was that they never patched in a way to delete characters. I think maybe one can, but it has to be done through files. I think that's what you have to do, is delete files. I'm not certain. Okay, that goes back. He's flaming that area up. Even though he flamed that area, I don't really trust running all the way across the bridge right now. Yeah. See if we can run this here. These guys came up here. Oh, okay, that works. Negativo. You missed, good sir. As you see, I took a little bit because my time was just a little bit off. But he didn't completely take me down, so we're allowed to do that. Through there, boss area. You see kind of the really cool knight statues, shield, crest of arms. We're gonna come up here, and there's gonna be a little tiny. There it is. Crystal lizard. Sorry, Mr. Lizard, but you give us things for upgrades. You gotta go. Little crystal lizards, I believe, like they spawn in 1 or 2. in each area where you can get one, and then as you defeat bosses, they will get another spawn. And I think it's like per world too. So if I were to beat like a boss here, that'd put 3 that I could farm from that exact same area each time I come in and leave out. The 2 normal ones, and then a third. I think that's how it goes. Or it might just be there's 1 in each area. You take it out, then after you beat a boss, another one will spawn in. It's some sort of system like that. This is a door that's locked until way later on. Just decided I'd head up on that. There's a dragon over there. What I like to do is kind of juke the dragon over there. See if you're not flying over here? Okay then. I think that's everything across the walkways now. Pretty sure. Yep, here it comes. Nice shot at him. Yep, you do whatever you want to, Mr. Dragon. Through here is the big guy. Throw on. Let's see if I can actually move in this. Oh, well, that eats my stamina up, but it will make me way more defended. Oh boy. Oof. Can't necessarily move there, but we'll do that so we have a little bit more healing. And honestly, that's going to be stronger than anything else we've got right now. And this is a fun weapon because crescents in this game, if you have a crescent weapon, it regenerates your magic bar. Trophy for fighting this guy without using any of the archers during the battle. So, that is what I am going to do. With the challenge way, with the fun way. Take out the archers. Ow. See, this is when he's most vulnerable. As you can see, once you get him down on the ground, he's nothing. And now it takes out all the archers. Now see how it says body restored. Now it's glowy, more solid, and my health bar is full. So, the big tubby dude is called a fat official. And once he made the archers come out, he fled like a jiggly belly jerk. Fun time. Luckily these guys are not the smartest archers, so they are not most on point. They can get you if you're not careful. Grab this grass. A lot of significant differences between this one and the original. A lot of things stayed the same. In my opinion, that kind of helped keep the charm. You know, Demon's Souls was one of the first real games like this that From Software made. They had other games and other things before Souls-born games, as it were, but didn't hit like this one. Not their first one. As you say, it's a thick, colorless fog, and you can't go past it without an Archdemon soul, which that's what we're gonna go get. That's essentially any end area boss soul. But we usually got a system, kind of method to that, because Whereas the other ones each have 3 bosses to the areas. This one has 4. Your starter boss, and then the 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 boss we just fought, the Tower Knight, and then another one after that. You may have noticed I'm getting naked. Well, that's because there's a little trick to doing things here. Oh, there we go. So, when you die here, it doesn't affect your worlds at all. So, that's one of the things is when you want to manipulate the world tendency, you come here and you off yourself. I got Cloud. I'm gonna put my rogue stuff on. Like I said, I've got a few things to help me.
Oh, good day to you.
That were dropped.
I can forge weapons for you.
That I gained on other characters.
If you hadn't heard, there's another blacksmith at the entrance to Stone Fang Mine. He's an eccentric old man. He knows his trade well. He's the only sane one left in a town of soul-starved men. If you do meet him, no, forget it. That stubborn old ne'er-do-well will just chase you off. There aren't enough smithing tools in this temple to handle all the work. Only certain ores can be used to forge weapons. But you'll just have to make do. And be thankful that I can do anything for you at all in this forsaken place.
Him kind of telling you, hey, there's another blacksmith and he can do a little bit more than I can. Which we can buy some nifty little things from him. Like this heater shield, for instance. Which will be great for our purposes.
Come back alive.
So it's 2 pounds, stone, bells. It's 2 more than the other one. Like this, I think we need certain statistics to hold. Yeah, we need 16 strength, it looks like, for that one. Now that one's okay, but it decreases your magic damage that you can deal. So if we wanted to be a little bit more all around and do damage, the shield would reduce
Hello
that.
again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings.
I know, Stockpile Thomas. He watches everyone's belongings here. He's essentially our glorified storage holder. I'm gonna put up our souls. Put up our shards for the materials for forging things. These will keep. Let's see, I've got some weapons that were dropped to this character, but I can't use any of them yet. I can use that. That's one of the ones it starts you with, but that thing's kind of, it's strong, like, but it's clunky. In the end, this is gonna do more than a lot of things I'll get. So go ahead and put that up for now. When you don't have a magic character, and you want to fight magic, this shield is great. Reduces magic damage by literally 100%. It eats your own magic, so it's like a cleric shield essentially. That's what we're working towards. That was her main weapon, which takes a lot of strength and dexterity. Doing some work to get there, buddy. Right here. Just keep those 2 sets on me. Take that in case we need it. I think this helps, yeah, drop rate. Not a bad thing. Put those up for now. Put that up. Those are things that bring you back to life without you needing to kill a boss, so they're kind of a precious commodity.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it.
Alright. Where is... There she is.
Thou seekest the power of the soul, no? Then touch the demon inside me.
Understood.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Darts stamina, fit as hell,
Soul of
intelligence,
the
magic,
lost, withdrawn
strength.
from its vessel.
Well, we could
Let
pump up strength a lot.
be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be
See, with
mended.
this character, we want strength and dex to go up. So... it looks like magic affects the sword I'm using right now. Duly noted. Still doing decent for what it is, though. So there's that.
Art thou finished? May thy strength help the world be mended.
Yeah. So, next area we want to go. I think we'll do that one. That's the mining world. We'll take this spear, I think. Well, this does do a lot. City of miners who maintain the giant tunnel. Long ago, the efforts of the hard-headed burrowers allowed Boletarian soldiers to carry out their work, but now, dispossessed of their souls, they have no thoughts of their own and work in silence, tirelessly, without purpose. Kinda sad. See, I think the magic damage of my sword might actually be a little bit more effective. And it's +5, which a lot of the special weapons in here, they cap it at +5. So, you come right through. First thing you do, Crystal Lizard. This is like their home world right here. There's more here than the world in the game.
Hello there. Souls, souls. I trade fine goods for souls. Our little town. It's a nice wee place. All those lizard-eyed townsfolk are busy tinkering with stone and don't bother with old folk like me. Makes life rather easy for me. I can get away with anything. I always knew there was a god. Thanks for looking out for me.
He saw certain things.
You want to play? You've got to pay. Don't you agree?
So, down there is the smith Bolden was talking about. Rock chuckers. Those rocks hurt, by the way, quite a bit. So, yeah, I've played this a lot, but honestly, even if this would have been the first time I played the remastered, I went through here kind of knowing kind of what was what. Going through, remembering a lot of it, and it was nice to have that feeling. Oh, there's one of the officials. There we go. Okay, I thought I'd need piercing weapons for these guys, but this sword does just fine. Foul. You get one less rating because you're right there next to items. That's the thing, is you gotta be fair. Not everyone can get a fine rating. Sad as it is. Ratings are good when they're just right there, letting you know what's up, what's gonna happen. Or there's something fun or hilarious. When you get some of those troll messages, it's like, item ahead, and it's just a fall to your doom. But, I mean, there's even the troll players, and they'll see it, and they'll be like, hey, and they'll rate it well. But those ones that shouldn't get those fine ratings, those are the ones that are right over an item on front of a doorway where you keep trying to click something and go about your day. And all it does is hinder you. Nobody likes those messages. Even your troll players and whatnot have better things to do than do that. Situation. Honestly, what we've got's pretty good. Sorry, buddy. Yep, that makes total sense. I feel like a little bit of pincushion, you know? Those guys there with the bags always have minerals, so they're always worth taking out. Sorry, doggos. Anybody else down here? Anybody else who wants some? No? Okay. Arr! Get a fat official up there. See, I was gonna say, that raises what I can carry, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this while we're fighting fat officials, and then a thief ring to make it harder for other people to kind of get into our fights. See, since these guys are kind of fleshy, and their gear is not the best, this Falchion is really good at bleeding them out. A lot of fast hitting combos. Ow. I just took a pickaxe to the dome. Why? I'm not even wearing a... Hold on. There we go. Now she's got a helmet. Okay, now we're good. Ow. That almost took me out. Okay, we're just gonna go over here. Thankfully, I was wearing my helmet. Made all the difference. I've never seen them like cower like that and cover their faces before. That's new. Oh, please don't hurt me. Oh, wait, no, I'm supposed to hurt you. I knew that. Grab a pickaxe. Go up the stairs. What's... Up. Yep. Vaticus Combaticus is over there. Rickety bridge. It looks like you can't trust it. You can! Whee! I totally meant to do that. No, I didn't. I'm lying. I went too much to the side. It's okay, though. It's a fun time. Here. This is Sparta! Yay. Okay. Now we must go down and we chase him. Okay. I am the captain now. I didn't have to two-handed whenever I did that to him, but I decided, you know what, why not? Actually, as you can see there, I don't have to backstab these poor fellas. I just slash them down. I don't want to. It happens. That's not what I was doing. What's this say? Watch the magicians. Well, that's their message, but Weird place to put it. Ow. I was kind of on a cool little action roll, make a time, and then boom. Ruined it. Yeah, nothing like quite, going in and going ham and attacking the air. I'm gonna keep my helmet on while I'm in here. Don't want any head trauma. It's a bad time. Bosses in this area are pretty cool. Why me? Fire lizards. I believe when they fall, they're incapacitated for a moment. Subtleties of this game are nice. These lizards actually drop meltstone shards. They're the only source for it outside of the one you pick up. Usually I'd have a bow here. Fire! Yep, nope. Bad place to fight those. Definitely give them a wide girth. Take anything they touch, they burn. Oh, he leaped and got flat on his back. See, there's even some in there, but like, they're just kind of there to be there, extra souls. Just like a lot of the time, I don't even really kill them anymore. So if they drop something, it's just drop it, you can't get it. You have to kind of pierce through a shield. It's a dangerous place to fight because of the liquid hot magma. Easy time. No issues. Just a happy little adventure. Whew. I say happy little adventure, but you can very easily fall to your death from up there if you're not careful. We got this fella here who's kind of somewhat covered in scales.
I haven't seen you around these parts. What does it matter? You need a blacksmith? Show me your steel. If not, head straight for the door. I'm busy. I'm not here to chit-chat. Forging a weapon strengthens it and alters its character. Ores are transmogrified spirits. Their presence blesses the weapon.
Nope. Prepare our stuff. We can do all sorts of upgrades to pretty much anything and everything.
All done.
Gone, I work alone. Yep. Kind of a hermit, kind of eccentric. But one of the most useful NPCs because you get your big old boss souls in bring weapons to him, he gives you boss weapons. Is there anything over? Okay, nope. I'm used to that because PvP. Someone invade the world and I'll take a ring and I'll go over there, or I'll go to the elevator. I'll find different places. Woo! That scared me. Oh, I don't have to use the bathroom anymore. Thanks there, buddy. Tight, cramped, quarters. I haven't played it a whole lot recently. I'm waiting for one of my buddies that's got it to get internet. I got another buddy who is willing to play it, but I figured he'd want to wait for our other friend too. And the three of us play it because those two have got PS5s, and thanks to my amazing wife, I've got a PS5. This was the main game that made me want to get a PS5. Dang thing being exclusive and all. It is possible, it's just difficult, things being the way as they are. It can be done though. Lots of miraculous things can be done with perseverance. Top, I might have scared it off. And that's okay. Don't want to deal with those guys throwing rocks at me, because if you do go that way, you can try and grab with the lizard, but look at throwing rocks at you the whole time you're doing it. Fire lizards hurt. Like after they cool up really hard in the stone. Okay, super jumping dog. Eat more of my little crescent moon of grass. Jumping stones help with agility. They're always a nice item to get. Just running through, having a good old time. Kind of showing the beauty of the remaster of this game. Just the overall aesthetic is nice. It always has been. Kind of different areas having different personality to them. This is the mining area. And the other one's the royal area. The Knight's Quarter. This one's really fun. It's a stormy area with cliffs. And essentially, they're flying stingrays. They're dangerous. Danger kite. All right. Here's what we want. Nope. Water's not flowing there. It flows out the other way. Don't ask me how that works. Closing off water to one source, making it completely flow out the other. I don't know how things like that work. I'm not an engineer. I never took engineering. And with that, this area that was lava, boom, now cooled off. Some people can level up and get such ridiculously high health and fire resistance that they can come down here where the lava is and get here and sprint from one stairway to the other. But you miss the items, and who knows how much damage you're going to take doing that, because it's a lot. It harms you fast. You're not supposed to be able to do that, but if you brave it, you can. So, it's either cloudy. No, sir. Certain officials, you also get their clothing, get that full set. You actually can help an NPC who's awesome. She's a witch. One of those stones. Spooter webs. Nice superhero, buddy. He doesn't always do that, by the way. Sometimes he's like, I guess, scripted weird. Sometimes he stays up there. Sometimes he doesn't throw anything at all. You won't even know he's up there. Like, he usually acts normal, but I don't know, something about him. Sometimes he derps out and he'll do weird things. Look for loot. Now, once we go down, we have an elevator here. We defied an amazing, wonderful boss. Very awesome for the remaster. Get me out of here. Alright. So, for this, really what we've got is, I think, best. Well, this armor would be better overall for it. You get more stamina having lighter armor. You just gotta try and not get hit. Main thing. Simple in construction and aptly robust. Yep, that it is. I'm not nearly strong enough to wield it, though. Well, actually, I say nearly. I'm only 3 levels off from being able to wield it properly. But, here we go. The Armor Spider. I tried to punch me. Ow. Oh, yep. That's a new move he got for Remastered. That way you couldn't stay up in his grill the whole time. Honestly, was smart. Up on the eye. Ah. Out left and right. Just like that, boom. No more armor spider. Body restored. Nice and simple. Nice and easy. And, oh. Gotta increase my carry weight. Can't carry stuff. That's fair. Grab his soul. So the next area here, below the smithing grounds of Stonefang, the Tunnel City is a system of pathways that gave the city its name. Legend has it that deep inside, beyond the molten swamps, is a grave for dragons. That place gets a little hectic because it has labyrinthian caves. So that one's actually a really interesting area. Why did I travel to the same restaurant? Sorry about that. So I'm gonna go off myself in the Nexus. Do the thing I always do. Alright. You shall remain in the world forever as a soul. Yeah, but I don't though. When I beat a demon or I use a stone of ephemeral eyes, I'm back to a normal person. This is such a pretty place, and oh, I haven't done the drop down method. Okay, so when you go up here, put on our spiff clothes, spiffy spiffies. You come up here, like this is the area to go up above, right? But over here are these little blocks. Whoop. Did a bit of an action roll. That's okay. And boop. Strap right here. Which that thing there, Newman grass, got super highly potent healing. There's another one we'll go grab too while we're here. Good for us. Now, story-wise, a lot of the game kind of speaks for itself, and then other parts of it are you kind of discerning things on your own as well and reading like item descriptions. And it does mention a bunch of characters that never really get seen. And it's been interesting because some people will take that and straight up like kind of cosplay the characters, make them how they think they look, and then play them and run through and use those items. I always thought that was an interesting idea.
Well, you found yourself a demon soul, did you? I'm impressed. Yes, indeed I am. Stay the path, and you will soon be a monster yourself. Can't you see? You've fallen for their trap.
Yeah, you're just the epitome of a happy guy, ain't ya? So, we beat Tower Knight, we beat the Armor Spider. Alright, so I think what we'll go ahead and do is, because we've got, that's kind of World 3, World 4, and the world I dread most, World 5. Reasons for that. I think we'll go ahead and repair our stuff.
I can forge weapons.
We want to do that for sure. And
You come back alive.
we're gonna come back to this But we'll go ahead and cut this one here. That way we got a nice, neat little first episode. 2 bosses, grabbing each of the items, and we'll come back to it. And when we do, I'll have more coffee.